Let's get another message. I think we're going to go with an energy that you are overcoming, like a shadow attribute. You're stepping into the light attribute of this energy or archetype. But first, we're going to pull one of these Earth and Bone Oracle energies and get a little direction, if we may, get a message for my babes. Earth and Bone Oracle. What's the message? If we may get a message for my babes. What's the message? Maybe, please. We have Visionary number 9, confidence, passion, self-worth. I like it a lot. 9 is the number of a humanitarian. Is it Virgo? I don't know. Why am I getting Virgo? I don't know. Okay, so the energies that you are kind of, more or less struggling with the shadow attribute of, and now you're stepping right up into the light attribute of the archetype. These are triggering. Oh my god. I'm so struggling to bend the cards there. All right. Energies that my babes are upgrading. Confidence, passion, and self-worth. Visionary. You can't accomplish something unless you can see it, right? So somebody's got a vision. Keep getting surges. Okay. What's the message? My babes. What is the upgrade? With the shadow to the light. These surges come from my solar. The confidence sector. So bizarre. I never got surges so in depth until my experience a couple years ago. Anyways. What's the message? Visionary athlete. Interesting. I'll just show you and then I'll read it. Let's start with the shadow. This is what you're kind of more or less ascending from. Shadow attributes of the athlete. Misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends. False sense of invulnerability and entitlement. Okay. Interesting. Light attributes. Now, it says dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. Dedication to transcending physical limits. I started working out about a year ago, like nearly every day. I've always tried to stay somewhat fit, but I didn't ever have like a routine. And our bodies are amazing, but the muscle can disintegrate within like just a matter of a couple weeks. It's like you really have to keep it up. It's really, well, you guys know athletes, right? So maybe you guys are envisioning your, well, it also says development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. Okay, so it's so important to be strong and healthy. I just do like a 20-minute, just until it burns, like 15 push-ups, sit-ups until it burns, just get that burn, and then, some squats, and I try to do like all the muscles, so just an overall toning. Okay, so it helps with your spiritual strength, aligning all the things. Somebody's coming out of misusing of athletic ability for selfish ends. I'm not sure how that's going to resonate for you guys. Very weird for me. I don't know. Let's get a couple more. I mean, I know some people, yeah, it's going to resonate for who it's going to resonate for. So somebody's coming out of the shadow attribute of the athlete within, stepping into dedication to transcending physical limits. Okay, what is another energy my babes are stepping into? When I get those surges, it's like right before going on stage, and usually before going on stage, it's like a slow motion surge of like your heart's in your gut, but my surges are so quick. It's like, well, gotta push through that and keep going. Something about the confidence. It says confidence, passion, and self-worth. Visionary. And when I first started my channel, if you guys, any of you from the beginning, I had my ergonomic exercise ball, and like one of the first videos, I got the surge over and over and over, and I was just bouncing on the ball, like trying to get the energy out. I'm like, wait, like, anybody remembers that? Oh my gosh, how embarrassing. We gotta push through get over something, and know your worth, and step into the confidence of yourself. And the passion will get you through. Alright, so what's the message for my babes? Overcoming a little dark attribute or shadow attribute of an archetype. What are you guys upgrading to? It's nerve-wracking. You're stepping up, and it's fuck you. I don't know. Should I take these out? I haven't done anything with them, but like, to me, it is significant. Somebody is full slate upgrading. I can't. Okay. Somebody is having a full system upgrade. However you see fit. Somebody is transformed so much. Okay, can we please describe this a little better? So, perhaps somebody never used to, it's like you're not even upgrading, like going from a minor workout to a major workout, or however this athlete is resonating. It's like somebody has never done something before, and all of a sudden they're just poof, like starting a platform, or all of a sudden you write a song like you never wrote. It's like something is a full-on, just brand new you vision. Somebody, I'm getting a little bit of Gemini. Somebody might have been suppressing a character within, but like meanwhile silently developing, and then all of a sudden it's like, all right, I'm gonna just let that character out, and not even. Let's get a couple more. This is not what I was expecting. I could go into that one for a minute. You guys, incredible. You guys are incredible. Alright. A full system upgrade, a visionary, confidence, passion, self-worth, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. And slave. Stepping out of slave, eh? Okay. No longer a slave to something. Let's read it. Shadow attribute. Giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. You know, I used to, it wasn't like a fear of making my own choices. I just didn't think I was allowed or had the power. I had a vision of, you know, once I got into heaven, I would be, you know, in my power. And then I had the experience where I think I might have crossed over. And so regardless, as above, so below, I'm stepping into the power that's been within, and I'm going to become, or I'm becoming, or I am the person now that I know that I will be in the heaven realm. And so it's, to me, it is one and the same now. I'm no longer a slave to waiting for the future of me, in a sense. Okay, so somebody is recognizing that they have just as much power with their hand on the wheel as God, and together co-creating, instead of following like a good boy or girl. We are stepping into our power and no longer a slave to something. That's good. That's light. That's a lot. That's a lot. All right. Light attributes. You are surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. Surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. It's like the way you trust in yourself, the way divine trusts in you, is like aligning. Your confidence is undeniable. You have stepped into the vision of yourself and actively taking part, co-creating, no longer a slave to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. Because when you're like, all right, God gave me the authority to make choices, with the understanding that I might not make the right one, but with the understanding that He allows us to fail in every single way, as long as we learn, and He'll pick us up. Together we are picked up. A co-created, pick yourself up and try the next avenue. Okay. That's amazing. One more. No longer a slave to an external authority, but co-creating with the confidence that you act now as you would in the heaven realm. Where our voice is welcome and expressed artistically. Visionary. One more. Somebody here. Whoa, clean slate. Somebody can. It's too much. Okay, one more. Somebody stepping into their light attribute after some sort of shadow attribute was a little bit controlling them. The Alchemist. Where once you might have misused the power and knowledge that came through spiritual practice, now, light attribute, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Base motives. The intention is being aligned. Your thoughts are have shifted from some sort of malaligned intention, let's just say. Maybe a sleepy intention. You weren't even maybe you weren't even conscious of the intention. But when we are conscious of our intentions, and when they are divine intentions, transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. Transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. No longer misusing the power of knowledge that comes through spiritual practice. I don't know what you guys were doing. It might have just been a subconscious, not like a sleepy intention. But now, if we recognize our power of intention and align it with our deeds, then we can alchemize energies that are not as divine into golden wisdom. And so that's a little difficult to get out, but I think you guys, the way you alchemize is aligned with more divine intention, let's just say. Like, there's a focus there, an extra amount of energy that can be utilized for concentrating on divine intention and using your golden wisdom divinely. Okay, so that's cool. We have Virgin at the bottom. Shadow attribute, fear of intimate union. Light attribute, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Okay, so let's just see. What do we want to see? It says visionary, confidence, passion, self-worth. Excuse me. Let's get a cosmic one. Let's see what happens. Now that we're stepping it up, my babes. Shoot. What is this upgrade? Temple of Truth. Throat chakra, authenticity, and self-expression. Yeah, okay. I'll let you guys discern that one. And see. Let's get, I don't know. Should we do some tarot? A little bit of tarot? Let's get some of these ones. If we may. Get some more, please. For my babes. Thank you so much for you guys' likes and your shares and your comments and your supers and your subscriptions. Thank you so much. What's the message from babes? Just trying to get a message. If we may. 6 of Cups. Shut it. My babes. Somebody's feeling nostalgic, connecting to a part of them that was always there. And they're like, you know what? I'm going to let that character out. Because I'm the one. No, I'm just kidding. So, 6 of Cups. What a pleasure. Somebody's in a very good energy. Somebody's connected to somebody else that makes them feel, you know, that feeling that we all go for, where everything feels just right. That's the feeling somebody's in. What's the message from my babes? 6 of Cups, stepping out of slave mentality, using their alchemization, their alchemy to the better benefit, confidence. Prince of Swords. Somebody's feeling very inspired or ambitious. Somebody is, yeah, I feel you. Somebody's like, no. Or somebody is feeding off of somebody else's yummy energy, making them want to go for something. The Prince of Swords, it's like teenager energy, and not always hitting the target. But like we said, God is like, just do it. Please don't mind if you fail. Nobody cares if you fail. Only if you let it define you and break you. But don't, just do it. And we don't just step into mastery. It's a process, refined as we go. Nobody gets to the places without a lot of trial and error. And the ones, the babes, the chosen, the seeds, we all go through the most. Because we have to vouch and understand all the things, the shadow attributes. We have to understand, where'd it go? Oh. This many shadow attributes times all the things. Oh man. Anyways, can't fail unless you quit. What is this message from my babes? Trying to get a message. Okay, Ace of Cups. There's a divine love energy that is somebody's being bestowed the gift of love to infuse your path with what you love instead of being a slave to some external authority. You get to do what you love because God's going to make sure you get paid. The laborer deserves their wage. If you haven't started this side of you pursuing something then start doing it on the side while you might have to still slave to some system for a minute. some of you can fully be their own sovereign authority, bestowed the power of alchemy in an upgrade because you're aligned with dignity. And Temple of Truth, throat chakra, authenticity and self-expression. The light workers have a way about their expression that is muted for years and years, and then it no longer just bursts out, and you're like, I'm sorry, but like, you'll be fine. Boo! Sit down. It's like, to fear divine expression is so bizarre. Why do we fear it? We don't want to offend the bad ones. Fuck them. I don't know. Anyways, it's so bizarre. The fight is just over an illusion. If we just stand in our authenticity, just by being, just sitting there, you're in your purpose. By being authentic, you're doing the thing. Your purpose is to be authentic and expression of love. However, artistically, it just inevitably comes out, and so it is. Throat chakra is activated somehow. Somebody is like, okay, got this. 6 of Cups. What a pleasure. You're stepping into the pleasure of yourself with a new sense of confidence, and with the help of others doing it, the more and more of us that step into our authentic expression infused with undeniable divinity is like it's just a beautiful, beautiful situation that's unfolding. Prince of Pentacles at the bottom, slow but steady, very reliable, responsible steps forward. Don't fear failure, because we're allowed to plug up. So, that's what I have for you, my beautiful babes. I hope that helped. Love you so much. Until next time.